G'day guys, just putting some of these sevens back together, and I've noticed something, I think it is definitely worth pointing out, as it could be a failure point in the future. So we've got a 7 here, someone's tag on it. Well, you know whose is whose. Anyway, I'll show you this one second. I'll show you another one first. Okay, this one here, it's to do with this connector. Okay, if you have a look at this connector here on this one, I'll do it this way because it's probably better, but it pulls out on its springy little, it's been formed in a spring anyway, but it comes out and it goes in like on a spring, sort of goes in straight, like so. So there's no weird pressure on it or anything like that. If you really want to get pedantic, you can spray some silicone spray in there and have it move a little bit freer, but it doesn't do anything. So yeah, that's how these should be. And I've just noticed, I went to reassemble this detector that came in for some upgrades, and have a look at the connector on this. Okay, yeah, it springs in and out, but I don't know if I can actually, I'll try and move this around so you can see in here. I can see it, but I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. It doesn't spring in, it bunches on the side, and then it's got a really sharp, on the end of the plastic here, it bends it really sharp. And I suspect when you put the detector back together, like I'm trying to push that in, it's hard. Well, it's bashing into that thing there, but if I move it away from that, I don't know what's up with this one. Yeah, look, it won't spring. Right, so if you wiggle it to get it in, so I suppose you actually, let's put it in somehow. But if you got it so it goes in and you push it really, this must be pressed in with a lot of pressure. But the cable's just, instead of going in like that, it's going like that. It's really getting a sharp bend on it, and I don't know why it's coiled. Something's not right. Something's not right. So I think I might have to do a disassembly of this. We'll disassemble it and see what's going on, because it's going to eventually break the wires in the cable plug. Because it's all hermetically sealed up, it'd be a nightmare. So take the armrest off. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I think in manufacture it's something's caught or something. I don't know. But what I'll do, it's got a damn cable tie on there, so I can't split it there. Well, I can. I can put another cable tie on, I suppose. Okay, let's pull it apart anyway. I'll get a I'll do it on my lap because I can't do it on the workbench. There we go. Stay like so, please. Oh dear. Awkward sort of a thing, aren't they? Anyway, let's see how we go. You ever use one of these trying to pull a 6000 apart? It's not impossible, but it's so damn hard to line this up on those blind screw heads. You think they're in the middle of the hole, they're not. Anyway, this is an observation. Get in there. Even on these, you can see them, but it's really hard to get the bit in there. If you don't get it in properly, it wants to spin around the head of the screw. Anyway, let's yeah, I should have taken these out one by one, shouldn't I? But I'll put them in here. If I keep my hand there, one missed. I can't grab everything at once. Okay, 1, 2, there's one at the bottom. Being a bit lazy, come on, out. There we go. These screws are all the same size, you don't have to worry about that. But if you take the head unit off here, there's 2 screws in here that are smaller, so be aware of that. Yeah, the person who owns this will know. That's your detector, Mr. Whoever. Okay, let's pull the stem out. You got to twist it a bit, then pull to get them out. And if you want to know how to put it back how it was, just look at the dust pattern. Okay, so makes it easy. So yes, I don't want to give this back to the customer with that issue there, because what that will do is it could eventually break, and that's not a good thing. Okay, it actually looks correct, but something funny's going on. See, it's got the coil in there, the coily bit. I should have taken this right off, but I don't really want to. I will. There you go. The head part's really difficult to put back on. So all it is just channels in the plastic. It's amazing the amount of dirt and stuff that gets in these. Anyway, I'll clean all that out as well. When you put this back together, have a look at this. I'll show you how this goes, so you'd all know that when it goes back together, ignore the cable clamp, but you can see that little ferrite tube. It goes together like that. It goes around that. So if you pull these apart, yeah. The other thing too, you can see that it's got like little lumps of plastic on the head unit here, which has to go in the right spot. So you sort of leave this. They're the 2 screws I was telling you about. That cable ties getting in the way of. There's the 2 there. They're smaller. So if you do want to pull your head unit apart, not that you should, yeah, this is just full of gunk and stuff. So needs a good clean. Anyway, that's not the issue. Here, what on earth is happening here? Okay, let's pull this back out and I'll show you the shape of it. This has been like this for a long time. See that? See it bent? It's got a really hard crush point here. We've got to work out what's going on. Because it will cause cable failure. I might actually have, part of the service, I might actually have to recoil this. I'll have to put on a mandrel, heat it up, and try and get the curve into that, because it's crushing on that point over and over. I can see it's all squashed in here, and I would say it's been like that since it was probably made, obviously. I don't think the customer's done that. But yeah, that's an issue and a half waiting to happen. But yeah, it's nothing like my one on the other one there. So we have that point upwards. Yeah, that's a real issue. That is gonna happen. It's gonna if you keep pulling it in and out, it wants to jump up in the air like a bloody T-Rex dinosaur head. I mean, shouldn't do that. That should be down. So, guys, I think the way I'm going to have to do this is I'm going to have to. Damn it! I hate doing this sort of stuff because it's not asked for, but I don't want it to go out the door like that because I know it's a failure point, and the customer's going to cop it in the future. He wants to change coils and stuff and does it back and forth. It's going to crush it, and eventually those cables are going to break. So, and that's all hermetically sealed. What can I do? Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'll pull the other one out of my own 7000 cable, and I'm going to give it a hot air treatment and heating on a mandrel, and just make it the same shape, because yeah, this is asking to fail. So yeah, your detector's all done, Mr. Green tag. But yeah, I don't like your connector. I'm going to fix that for you as well. So yeah, guys, just watch out for that. If it doesn't go in like a coil, like on this other one here, and as you can just see, it's a massive difference on here. I mean, you know, that just comes out and springs in, no problem. See, I can push it all the way in, and I can pull it all the way out. But yeah, it's not formed properly. Something terrible's happened there. So I better fix it. So anyway, as you can see, the whole floor here is just covered with detector. Oh, I don't know if you can even see them. They're all here anyway, and there's tons up there again. So yeah, it's been busy. It's even I think another couple of sevens up there. Yes. Ah, dear me. So yeah, we've got all these detectors done, and except for that one needs a bit more finishing. But oh, it's been hectic, guys. It's been hectic as. So all good. But anyway, I just thought I'd point that out just in case it ends up being a failure mechanism, and if that's not formed properly, it's not springing in and out, it's going to be a bit of a problem. So yeah, not going to drag it out. Catches.